I'm having a hard day. I've been looking for shelters. We've been trying to find a shelter to go to, and there is none. I thought we might be able to find some like 3-4 hours away, but we can't even find one. We're really struggling. And then all these people, the same people that have been gang stalking us this last year and obsessing over us, Slot's little minions, Tech and IO, have been hosting lives all day, making money, talking about us, and having that Joe person I cut off 20 years ago for abuse. Anytime I'm having a hard time, he gets in a box and makes money, but he's never once reached out to me or helped me at all. He just profits off my pain, and I cut him off for abuse. I don't know him. I haven't seen him, heard from him, talked to him. I'm homeless and struggling and making money and like having people pretend like they've got houses for me to get my details and doing really sick shit again, and they've done this all year. So I'm just trying to stay focused and find somewhere to go safe where they can't exploit me, and they're exploiting me all day. Some sick, evil lady named Digital Deceiver I've never met in my whole life, and then she is like up there just like targeting my hard time and making sure that Tech and IO made a ton of money. They were both getting money in her boxes to lie about me, and I never even met her before. She said that she never even watched my stuff, but IO and Tech used her to peddle their new lies. I don't have anything for a hotel. I have been trying to figure out a way that I could get somewhere else, but I don't even have money for a hotel, even if I find a way to get anywhere else. I want to be able to take care of things here and make this right before I go, because I owe them for the last few days, and I'm trying to get a job. It doesn't look like everything's going to happen in time, and I'm really struggling. Instead of people coming together to help me, they're getting in groups to make sure I can't make it, and they're all making money and profiting off me being homeless, and I just want to help myself. And this is sick. People I cut off for abuse 20-something years ago, pocketing money off my homelessness journey. And then these sick weirdos, Tech and IO, that became obsessed with me because of Slot, they are still doing the things that is causing me trouble now. And nobody deserves this. They're pocketing money. They said they turned off the gifts. I went back and took a screenshot because I was taking screenshots of it when it was happening, and then they shut their stuff down when I was getting all the proof of what they were doing, that they're sitting there profiting off me while I'm homeless, and IO was in the box, Tech was in the box. They had 600 people talking about me. That Joe person I still haven't heard from or seen in 21 years, that Mama Tot lied and told everybody that we knew each other and all this stuff. They've all like let them have the narrative, and I haven't even seen him in 21 years. I'm in Georgia. They know where I'm at. They've already doxed my address, but I don't want anybody calling here and bothering them. I already owe them for the last 3 days, so he is my half-brother, Joe, and I haven't seen him in 21 years, but I cut him off for abuse, cut him out of my family completely. He is not a family member. I cut him off because he was abusive 21 years ago. I haven't seen him, talked to him, heard from him, nothing. Like, he has been completely cut out of my life for over 21 years. And Mama Tot just lied and acted like we still knew each other. And she had him up in her box and gave him a platform when she told me she had cut off her own family, so I trusted her. I never thought she would work with my abusers and give them a platform, but now they've drug in more abusers like Tech and IO, and now they're all laughing at my hard time. Oh, let's just all laugh at this girl because Mama Tot said it was okay to bully her. And she was in there. She was in the lives making fun of me. You'll pay who directly? I don't know you. You don't need to do anything directly. I don't know who you are, and I'm not, they're already trying to find out exactly where I am and doing weird shit, and I'm just trying to help myself. So please don't do anything to try to put me or my dog in danger. That's weird. Why would you want to call anybody directly? I've already told you I'm the one responsible to take care of the last few days, and I hadn't even got those taken care of. So why would you do that? You just want my details so you can try to put me in danger. No, thank you. I'm trying to think and come up with something long term. Well, that's the thing. They've made sure I struggle, and they point fingers and then wonder why I'm having trouble. Like I'm doing everything I could do. And there's no shelter. Like we've called everywhere. We've got people to help us, and there are no shelters. So I'm really having a hard time. And then they're profiting off my hard time. Inboxes, tech, and IO, and all these people I didn't even know until Slot contacted them and got them to hate group me. And now after a year, they got so addicted to hate grouping, they're still hate grouping, and I'm struggling. And like they're still making tons of money, making fun of me. And nobody sees that that's a problem. Like they had people I cut off for abuse 21 years ago lying to y'all. And like you're just eating it up and paying them for lies, and it's wrong. I'm really struggling. I just had some woman I've never met have that Joe person in her box with tech and IO just so they could all make more money off of me while I'm struggling. Like we can't even find a shelter. They stuck us in this position, and now that we're here, they're all in boxes laughing about it and making money off of my pain. And this lady's supposed to be like helping people. Again, it's like these people that help people are targeting people who are homeless and then using their pain to make money. I can't even get it. I can't understand it. I have no respect for it. We may have found a camper, but we would have to find a way to get it somewhere. And then I'm going to have to, then I'd have a fee for it. And so it's the only option I've come up with so far, but right now I don't have any money towards it, and so I'm just trying to keep my head above water, but there's no shelters, and right now we don't have anything for a hotel when we're out, and we have no shelter to go to. I don't even know. I just anything helps, but really I don't know, because until I have a way to do something, I don't know when I don't know. Like we would need to move the camper. We don't have a vehicle to do that. I have to get a vehicle to be able to move it, and then I need to pay for the camper rent and for like lot rent, and so it's going to be a lot to come up with, but that's the only option I'm coming up with so far. And there's literally no shelters. It's something that I can't say exactly because of the stalking and stuff, but it's reasonably close. I just don't want to give too many details because of all the stuff going on. I just want to try to find a way to get safe somewhere. But right now, that's my only choice, or trying to get a place for just a few days somewhere else after we're out. But then we'll have to find a safe ride, and a way to get somewhere new. I don't know. It's all just so much. But I need to figure out something short term so I can figure out something long term, because they tried to pull me to Texas today and I almost went. I don't know what to do. And I almost trusted the lady and she was with the hate group and I'm so scared. I don't want to get in another bad spot, but I do have autism and I do trust these people. I really did. I thought she was nice. I thought she cared about me, and she was with the hate group immediately. And so I didn't even know I was in danger. There's no shelter. So I just want to try to help myself. So I'm just trying to pull together everything I can. I don't know what to do, and people get so mad at me for not knowing what to do, and that's what happened in the first place. There are tears, but it doesn't matter. Like, they're literally right there in my eyes. Yes, I do. It should be in my link tree on my main one, but I can look at it. I can look at it. It's DOGGOMAMA 1984. But that's what I'm talking about, is the research is the whole problem. The research is these people that have made mean videos and lied about me to make money, like Tech and Indian Outlaw, and they're still doing it today. I'm just trying to find safe housing, find a place where I'm able to rent without the gang stalkers coming in and finding. That's what I'm trying to do, Tammy, but they're in boxes making sure that I'm struggling and using my hard time to profit, and that's not okay. And I'm going to keep talking against that until it stops. So people like this digital lady who was she said she's never been in my lives, never heard of me, and she was hosting a hate group live, and letting IO and Tech spew their garbage and lies, just so they all got more subscribers. They all got more followers. She went from 6,000 to 7,000, letting people berate me. And that's why people have done this all year. But I've never scammed anyone. That's the thing. They've lied about my autism. They've lied about my homelessness journey. They've lied about my education. I've been telling the truth about all of it. But they lied to you, and since you didn't want to look at the truth, you looked at me as the problem when I wasn't lying. And I am telling the truth. I was homeless. I am homeless. I was going through the situation I was going through. And so when people decided to lie for Slot to try to get her out of trouble, it backfired. And they're all going to get in trouble. They're all going to get in trouble. And that's what they're afraid of. And they think if they can make me look crazy and they can keep me destitute, then they won't get caught. But that's not how it's going to go. It's not how it's going to go. I love you, Peter. I love you, Peter. Okay.
Hello, hi P, my friend.
And how are you?
I'm good.
Hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. Uh-oh, did it
Hippie
hang?
Harley, Hippie Harley.
Let me see. I'll try sending it again. Let's see.
Respect, my friend, respect.
All right, you guys, make sure you go pick him up and show him some love, please. And let's just make sure
Hippie
that we.
Harley, where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from the United States. What about you? Beautiful smile.
Bobby is beautiful.
Don't know how God's gonna do it. Thank you. I'm gonna deal y'all a card. It's the Queen of Clubs. Mine is the Ten of Spades. And y'all get the Eight of Diamonds. And I get the Two of Clubs. Texas Hold'em. You ever heard of Texas Hold'em poker? So you burn one, lay it
My
down,
friend,
and then you
my
turn
friend,
it.
your game name, your game name.
Texas Hold'em poker. Poker.
Poker?
Yeah.
Poker.
So this is a good one because I had 10 deuce and y'all had Queen 8 and it's 10, 8, 10.
Eight. Welcome, Chamal.
Yeah, so you guys have the 8s, you have a pair of 8s, and I have the 10, so I actually swapped the set. So that's good.
Poker.
And you burn one, turn another one, it's the Jack. Burn one, turn another one, it's the Ace. So nothing changes, so I have a set of 10s with the Ace. 8.
Yes.
You ready to go pro now? Welcome in, Regina.
Thank you, Chamal.
Thank you, Paulette.
Chavele, thank you. Live share, my friend, live share. Chavele, live share.
Boy, those tears dried up awful fast. Always seem to. He's requested a few times and I accepted it to be nice and I want to be very kind and loving towards people because I don't want to be like you and be hateful and go around on people's page spreading hate because that's awful. So don't do that. Let's make sure we're being nice.
Ask if she had job. Yes, my friend, job. Welcome, Jennifer. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Faith, welcome, Faith. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Jennifer.
I love you, Peter. I love you.
Everyone, come on. Everyone, come on.
Who is that?
Holly, welcome. Holly, welcome. Holly, welcome.
I love you, Peter. I love you, Peter. He knows something's going on. I tried all day to find a shelter. We were going to go to a shelter today, and there's none. And so we don't know what we're going to do, but we're trying to find a place. And the hate group has been in their boxes all morning making money. Tech and I were getting donations, making money, making fun of us, and some new ladies live. after that lady pretended to have a house for us. I think that was a setup so they could all get more attention. But she didn't. He was just tricking us to try to get our details, and then she hung up the phone. And we couldn't get her back on the phone, so she just was tricking us. And then we called somebody else, and we've looked everywhere, and there are no shelters.
Everyone.
Pretty homeless in the South. Oh, we're gonna go away for now, but I'll see you in a little bit. See you later. I do. Showing who? I'm not sure what you mean, Mel. Now you're showing him. Showing who? I haven't been talking about any men. Only a little girl. I just had the hotel and all the staff come up here, and now we definitely have to leave, even if we come up with more money, because the stalkers are bothering them. This is ridiculous. This lady called. We didn't have anywhere to go. We were looking for shelter, and this lady called and pretended like she was coming to get us from Texas, and now all morning the hotel is getting calls, so we have to leave. No, even if we were to come up with a job or the money, now we have to go because of the gang stalkers. And then they're making it look like they're not doing anything. So now we have to leave. We're evil. This is beyond evil. Like, they just had all this, like the hotel and the staff, like came and knocked on my door because they're getting so many calls. And this is what's happened to us every time. And then they go, look at her, she can't make it work. And like, literally, I'm sitting here just trying to find shelter, and we can't find anywhere. And we're supposed to have until Wednesday morning, and now like it's all uncomfortable and everything. And I said, well, I thought I was good till Wednesday. And he said, well, people are calling and saying this and saying that. And I'm like, well, it's stalking. Like, they're literally stalking me. I'm trying to find shelter. I need help. This is not okay. They just had this lady came in here called Cookie and pretended to help me this morning so they could get my address, and then all the hate group has been calling the hotel where I'm at, so they just came and knocked on my door with the staff like I was some scary bad guy, and they said even if I come up with it, I'm gonna have to leave on Wednesday regardless because of the gang stalking. So, like, no matter what, I've got less than 48 hours to get out of here. Nowhere to go. There are no shelters. There are literally no shelters. They just came and banged on the door because Indian Outlaw and Tech and their crew had somebody lure me in and think they were helping me this morning. And so I gave them my address, and they called the place that no matter what, I have to leave Wednesday, no matter what, I swear on my dog. They just came and knocked on the door, the staff, and I promise. But that's what happened. That's what I'm saying, that it is happened after over a year. Her name was It's Cookie, and she told me she was helping me and that her paid her, and then she went back to the hate group and they gave it out, and they've all been calling the hotel all day, so they just came and knocked on the door. And we've been calling all day, and there's literally no shelters. There's none. Because we couldn't find a shelter. We thought she was helping us. I didn't know. That's the thing. I have autism, so I trust all the wrong people. Now we gotta leave here no matter what, because they are stalking us. Now they know where we're at, and they're stalking the hotel. And told us we have to leave. Even if I was to come up with a job or money, I have to go because their people are calling here now. So this lady, we didn't have anywhere to go, and I was looking for a shelter, and this lady pretended like she had a free place for me and Peter and got all our details and said she was on the way to help us. And then the gang stalkers just started calling, so now we gotta go no matter what happened. Please stop doing this to us. Truly scared. Like, there's no shelter, there's nowhere for me to go. When they're gonna make us uncomfortable our last couple days here and harass where we're at, like, just to control the narrative and try to make things worse for us and try to get us put out, and it almost worked. They've been stalking us all morning here, and so they just came to the door with the hotel staff, like everybody, like I'm some kind of criminal, because they've been calling all morning and lying here and telling them all kinds of stuff about me again, making sure I don't have any opportunities anywhere. That I'm broke and that I'm begging for money online, and that they couldn't have people calling up here all the time, so no matter what happens, they want me out. And so, like, even if I come up with the money or anything like that, I can't stay now because the gang stalkers are bothering them so bad. Because this lady came up in the box this morning, I'm gonna need to go yeah, I'm gonna need to find another one. I mean, there's no shelters, so we don't know what we're gonna do. We're trying to find something else, but we can't stay here now because they've said no matter what, we gotta go with them calling all the time. I'm trying to find something else to rent, but there are no shelters, so we can't do that. I just want to be safe. I'm not gonna trust anybody else. I trusted this lady online I thought was trying to help me, and that's, yeah, they came just a second ago and scared. We were just holding on to hope that maybe we could go try to find work today, and then now we have to leave no matter what because the gang stalkers have been calling where we're at all day. So even if we were to get a job, now we have to leave regardless. And I'm just very upset. Like, nobody deserves to go through this. There are no shelters. I'm completely stuck in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just trying to stay with my dog. And then now they're getting us put out of the hotel. They've been calling up here all morning. That lady pretended she had a house for me, so I give her my address. And then they've just ruined everything, and now no matter what I do, we can't stay here. Because this morning I was looking for shelter, and this lady pretended like she had a house for me and that her and her sister were going to come get me. And so I told her where I was, and I thought she was telling the truth, and she said she was going to help me. And she just went back to the hate group, and then they've all been calling and trying to get us put out, and it worked. Yeah, I had worked things out where I'm supposed to be able to stay till tomorrow night. But if they keep calling, I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, they found us again, knowing that we're on the road and there are no shelters. There's nowhere for me and Peter to go. Nowhere at all. So we only had another day or two to figure it out. Now they're trying to take that away from us all day. I'm really homelessness right now, so bullying me is just kind of crappy, but I hope you have a great day. I don't think your karma for muting somebody is homelessness and stalking. Like, if someone says something off color and I mute them, that's okay. Them to stalk, bully, and harass me and get attention and leave me homeless is not okay, however. I don't have money for a hotel anywhere. People are just gonna find out where we are and get us thrown out again. They had this all planned out to get me stuck here. It just didn't go exactly the way they planned it, and God is really keeping his hands on me no matter what they try. This has gone really far. They found me again. They're stalking where I'm at, and so we gotta leave even if we come up with the money. I just want Peter to have stability. That's why I was trying so hard. Just the gang stalkers calling. We just gotta leave, no matter what now. And them all day. Yeah. Regardless of if I come up with it, we have to leave here because they're stalking us. And they said it's really bothering them. Yeah, it looks like we are gonna have to live in the forest, and it's not funny to make fun of people. Like, we have nowhere to go. We're trying to find shelter and we can't. Now they're stalking us again and calling the hotel because they acted like they had a safe place for me, and I thought they were coming to pick me and Peter up, and they just did it to get our address because I keep trusting the wrong people. I thought she was a nice lady. She told me that she had two parents that were cops and they would protect me, but they were just tricking me to get my info for the gang stalkers. Okay, David. No, I'm not. The gang stalkers found out where we were. They've been calling where we're at all day, so now no matter what happens, we've got to leave here. Even if we were to find a job or anything like that, it was too late because now the gang stalkers have already found where we are. Because I was so scared. I was trying to find shelter, and some lady came in pretending to help me, and she was working with the hate group. She told me both her parents were police officers and they had seen me be gang stalked and they wanted to help me. And she said they were coming to get me, and she was lying to me. And so I told her where I was because I thought they were coming to help me and my dog. And now they've been threatening the hotel all day. So now we gotta leave regardless. And so, yeah. And there are no shelters. I've had people helping me call. There are no shelters in this area. Like ours. No, I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anywhere to go. I can't. We'd already been looking for shelter everywhere. And now I know it's not even a possibility to try to come up with the money here because they've already found us. And I still want to make things right and handle this the right way. What do you mean all my money? My rent was more than I even made. It's over $2,000 a month. I just don't have any other choice. Because everywhere I go, the gang stalkers do this. They find me and they call the places and they get us put out no matter where we go or what we do. And I need somebody I can trust because I'm going to get myself in a lot of trouble trusting all the wrong people. I totally trusted this lady. She really seemed nice. And the same happened with the last lady, and I really thought they cared about me, but they didn't. I'm probably actually not too far. I don't know how far I am. I'm in Georgia. But I don't want to involve anybody else in what they do. This is awful. Like, you think it won't be bad until it's you, and it's bad. It's... I really do need somebody we can trust. I need to get out of this safely. They found where we were. They had somebody pretend like they were on our side and they were taking us to a home, but it was fake again, like the Anna situation. And they went back and told the gang stalkers, and then they came and said that they knocked on the door and said that everybody's calling here, so no matter what happens, we've got to be gone by tomorrow night or first thing the next morning. We don't get any extra time no matter what, even if we come up with money now, because of all these people. But I had a job. That's the thing. My rent was still more than I was even paying, because I haven't been given any kind of fair chance where I can actually afford rent anywhere or anything like that. Anywhere I go, I'm upside down to begin with. Send me your number and I'll call you, because I do need to talk to somebody I trust, and after what happened today, I'm really scared, and I need to figure something out. I'm really scared. And I know they're doing this to have... That's such a lie, Lulu girl. Yes. I just want to talk things through and try to figure out the best choice, because this morning I talked to somebody I didn't even really know, and they weren't nice. They were with the gang stalkers, and I didn't know, but I have autism, so I just have this thing where I really trust people. I really see the good in them, even if Hey. I'm okay. We had to leave where we at because the gang stalkers tricked me into telling them I was looking for shelter, and this lady pretended to have a house that was safe for me and my dog because we can't find a shelter anywhere, and she was just tricking me so they could find out where we were and get us thrown out. So now, even if we come up with a job or anything, we have to leave regardless in less than 2 days. And there are no shelters. I had some lady called It's Cookie this morning come up in the box and pretend like she was helping us, and then she gave our info to the gang stalkers. They've been calling all morning. And we got a knock on our door from like all the hotel staff were like lined up like I was some vicious criminal because they're getting so many calls. I was like, I'm just being stalked. It's happened everywhere I go. There's just so many of them, and there's so many that have like gotten used to making money off of our hard times, like Tech and Indian Outlaw, that were still up in some random lady's box today using our hard time to make money. And like they were literally getting thousands of coins while I'm sitting here just chilling and not even asking for anything, just trying to figure out a safe way for me and my dog to be okay. And they're profiting off of our hard time. And like it's disgusting. Like we literally, because of their stalk, been calling and bothering where we're at all day. It's stalking. It's felony level stalking. And so now we're being put out again. Even if we come up with a job or money or anything, we couldn't even stay here now because of the stalkers. They had like the entire, like everybody from the hotel came to my door at once, like I was some kind of criminal, like to tell me about all the people calling. And I was like, what? And they said lots of people are calling saying this and saying that. And I was like, yeah, I'm being stalked. And they were like, well, they're saying this and they're saying that. And I'm like, I know, because that's what they do. They're gang stalkers. Like, they just make up stuff. And so they said, well, no matter what, you need to be gone because they don't want that happening. So, and there's no shelter. There's nowhere to go. I had somebody call around and help me, and there literally is nowhere. And the lady who lured me here knew that, and I had already been trying to find shelter so I could still try to get a car, and there was nothing. Like nothing at all. This was the only place I could find. And now they've got us put out of here, so we've got to be gone in less than 48 hours, no matter what. And they had somebody play a trick on us this morning to get our info so they could do that. And I just keep falling for all the wrong stuff because I have autism and I'm really trusted. And then they take advantage of me and they lie about my autism so they can get away with it. Yeah, it's really bad. And I just want to be safe with my dog. And there's no shelter. And now we have to be out no matter what. And that's not fair. And like, nobody should be stalked like this. This is ridiculous. And they're saying they're not doing it and then they're doing it. Like, after a year, they're still doing this and trying to make me look crazy. Just need to, I don't know, just gotta try to focus and do whatever I can. So we can try to come up with somewhere. And no matter where we go, they're just gonna stalk it. They're just gonna do this and call everywhere we go and get us put out. That's what they've done before. And they blame me for it when they're doing it. They're calling the places. They're getting me put out. It's not my behavior. You can ask the guy. It's not anything I'm doing. It's because they're getting calls. That's why I have to leave. He was working with me and things were fine until the gang stalkers started calling. Yeah, I don't even get the point of gang stalking this time. Like, we already weren't going to be able to stay here on the same day, but yet they still call and find out our location and try to make sure they get us thrown out for what? Like, we were already not going to be able to stay here unless we came up with the money, but they're just making it impossible. Like, even if we come up with the money, what's the point? Like, what do you hope to accomplish from this? You want to prove I'm lying about you stalking me by stalking me? How's that going to work out for you? Yeah, they're taking it way too far. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I trust all the wrong people. I'm getting stalked even worse. I just want to keep me and my dog safe. We can't even find a shelter. And now we have to leave no matter what because the gang stalkers, they found us. And I'm really tired of it. Survived a year of this mess and still smiling and still trusting God. So maybe I'm not who you say I am. I don't trust the police. The lady this morning told me both her parents were police and they were setting me up. They were pretending. So I don't trust them, and a lot of the police have done really illegal stuff for Mama Tot and for Slot and for the attention online, and I just gotta be careful. I only want to call them when I have to. What lady? There was a lady this morning that came in my live and pretended like she had a house for me to get my address, and then she doxed it, and everybody's been calling and bothering the hotel all day. So now they want me out, whether I come up with the money or not, because the gang stalkers have got a hold of it. And she did do that. Her name was, I didn't really know her, but she seemed really nice, and she came in and pretended like she was helping me, and she asked me to call her. And so then I did, and she told me that her parents had a house for me in Texas and that she was on the way, but she asked me if I could send her any money. I told her I didn't have anything, but I would send her, like, show her that I only had $3 and I'd give her everything I had. And so she hung up on me when I told her I didn't have no money. And then Indian Outlaw and Tech got in somebody's box and were talking about me and making money off my misfortune. And then all of a sudden I heard that they were getting all kinds of calls here, and I have to leave regardless. So it feels like it's still gang stalking. It's still going on. Just what I've been saying they've been doing all year. They're still doing it, and they have been all year. And it's not okay. They have gone real life. They have had people pretending like they care about me that are gang stalkers, and they are setting me up to fail no matter what I do. And that's how I got in this position. But I have autism, and I'm really trusting, and I see the good in people regardless, and so they're able to get me every time. And now there is no shelter for us. There's nowhere to go. And we have to leave here now that the gang stalkers have started stalking this place. And they do all this for what? To prove that they're not gang stalking? Alice, thank you for sharing that with us, and I hope it goes really well. And I'm praying that it goes perfect and that you get the miracle that you need. And that actually helps while I'm getting up and I can't find any shelters and I'm feeling really like it's impossible, but knowing that you're getting up and you're fighting for your life, it helps me. We had the gang stalkers call again, like almost 100 times, and so they want us out even if we get a job. And so we're really struggling. There are no shelters. Well, now it doesn't matter because now they want me out regardless because of the gang stalkers calling. So even if I get a temporary something, I can't even stay here. I don't have a vehicle or a way to get anywhere. But they want us out like tomorrow. Like, the other day I tried, there was like a temporary service app, but the only problem is that there's nothing within like 40 to 45 minutes from here because I'm in the middle of effing nowhere. And that's why there's no shelters. I've tried 211 a million times. I don't have money for a hotel. I mean, that's our next. We were trying to find a shelter, but now that they're throwing us out of here, there are no shelters. And so our next thing is just trying to get to another hotel, but we should never have even had to go through that. We should have been able to try to save the money and stay here, but the gang stalkers are ruining that for us now. But yeah, I don't know if there even is a bus anywhere near me. I really don't know. And I'm not good at buses. Like, I really have trouble with them. I've never been on one without getting lost. Because I'm so overstimulated, and then I have autism and I get really overloaded and I can't like process what's going on and I'll miss my stop or whatever. And I've done that several times, and I would have like a big huge suitcase and my dog with me, but I mean, I'll do whatever. But your sister has autism? How old was she when she was diagnosed? Or you're just saying not autistic and she walks for her? Confused by that. Yes.